Welcome everybody, this is Cosstocoss and the Pumpernickel Boys. We have here Frankie. We're doing Frankie. You feeling good?
Feeling good.
You a little cold?
Little cold.
Little cold. How about you, Hezzy? How you doing over there?
I'm not as cold as Frankie, but I'm okay.
How do you know?
Well, I mean, he's got the whole blanket over here.
It's actually a Jedi robe.
Jedi
He looks
robe.
like Kevin Costner in Dances with Wolves.
But
I got an Oscar for that movie.
did he really get an Oscar for that?
I don't know.
I believe he did.
I don't know.
I've never seen that movie. It's been on the watch list for a while.
It's good.
But
Fun fact about Kevin Costner, you know he likes to show his ass in every single one of his movies.
does he really?
Yeah, he does.
I had no idea about that.
Man of Steel?
He was in Man of Steel.
He was.
Yes, he was. He didn't show
He
his
didn't show his
ass.
ass in Man of Steel, no.
What? I guess maybe when he's lead role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in all his contracts. Do you want me in this movie?
Dude, wasn't he in fucking Field of Dreams?
Yeah, I believe he did show his ass in Field of Dreams. I can't
He
confirm
did
that.
not show his ass in Field of Dreams.
No?
Did he show his ass in Field of Dreams?
I didn't watch Field of Dreams.
I had this I had this teacher.
It's a kid's movie.
I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Pritchett back in middle school, and he used to show Dances with Wolves a lot because we were talking about like the American Holocaust and all that. And he said that he paused the movie because he's naked in that movie, and he goes, "If Kevin Costner makes it a habit when he's doing his movies to show his ass."
I'm super positive he did not show his ass in Field of Dreams. That's a kid's movie. I mean,
Doesn't Kevin Costner also have a spy movie he recently came out with a couple years ago?
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah. Did he show his ass in that?
I saw the beginning. I don't know.
I don't know. But enough about Kevin Costner's ass and his filming habits. But here in the Pumpernickel world, Pumpernickel Boys universe, one thing we like to do a lot is fishing, and we're not really that good at it.
Not at all. Not at all.
But we do enjoy it, don't we?
We do enjoy trying. It's like kind of like a couple that can't have a child but they still have sex. Like
Wow.
we can't have a child but we're happy trying.
Oh, we are happy fishing, right? So
Yeah, we do have a good time.
I don't think I've caught a fish in a year. It's gotta be a year. I think the last fish I caught was going to like this pier with Frankie, and I caught like the smallest snapper. It's like the most illegal fish I've probably ever got.
I mean, I bought my fishing rod a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years now.
What's going on outside here?
Oh, that's my phone. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Oh, turn that off. Turn that off.
Yeah.
But in 2 years of having this fishing rod, I don't think I've caught a fish with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think-
some near misses. Or
Oh my god, that fish, that got the mudfish.
The
that-
mudfish,
that
yeah.
got away from me. Wow, what a fucking giant fish.
But what do you think it is about us that we just have no luck fishing?
It's
Fishing, that's what it is.
I think it's the locations we're going to. If speaking honestly, without joking, I think it's location. We go to a lot of touristy places because we don't have a boat.
We went to the ocean once.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people there at the same time.
We went to the ocean once, Frankie.
We were there for like 30 minutes, and I was throwing up
for an hour and a half or something like that, right?
I was throwing up for an hour and 40 minutes of being there.
Right, but I tried fishing, and bro, it doesn't get better at the ocean, you know. That's where they're at.
Yeah.
That's where they're at. That's where fish hail from.
That's their natural habitat, you're right. But do you think we're just like cursed or something? We angered like the fish gods and they just...
I don't think so, man. Let me tell you. When I was a kid, I have the same fishing rod since I've been like 10 years old. And I used to catch fish like crazy. Like crazy as a kid. Now that I'm 23 years old, I can't catch a fish to save my life.
It's that puberty curse. Once you hit puberty, your fishing rod knows.
Yeah, but it doesn't apply to Aaron. Because Aaron's caught fish when we go
That's
out.
because he's from, the Caribbean.
So, what do you mean?
It's in his genes.
You realize that we are descendant from islanders, right?
But we haven't been there. I guess we have to touch base before.
Yeah, we have to go back.
We have to go.
Another theory that I came up with, I think we went fishing like in an old Indian burial ground or something.
And we pissed off a bunch of Indians.
We pissed off a bunch of dead Indians.
Did we really?
No.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
No.
It's like when did that happen?
Yeah. Near misses, I guess, with the dead Indians, but no, man, we just have terrible luck. I mean, what is it that you call your fishing rod because of
My fishing rod, I have a Shakespeare Big Water, and she's red. Her name is Old Misery.
That's perfect. Yeah. That pretty much sums up our experience fishing.
Oh, Misery and Dolores.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that we were in like the company of friends and like having a drink or two and just eating shit, then
But that's really, if you talk to any of these fishermen, honestly, like, it's like these fishermen that are like, become dorks, and they get these whole outfits, and they get like this whole
Right.
like thing, like yeah, no, it's like, here's my new rod, and it's a 73475, and so I just bought it yesterday. We'll see what it does today. And they go and they throw a line in, and they pull out a bass like in
yeah.
2 minutes. Like, no, man, it's a what Frankie says. It is location, but like these people have the funds and they have the time, and they get really into like these things, and we can get into it. Like we can get into things. How we are. We're very impulsive like that.
Very resourceful.
Yeah, but it's like they're on a different level. And when we if fishing is it's a patient game. We go out there and it's not working for us. We do all this research, but it's not gonna mean dick
Yeah.
if we fucking what I'm saying, we don't have the right places. We don't have like.
You can study as much as you want for the test, but you're not guaranteed to pass it. Yeah. But I was watching this one guy on YouTube, and he was fishing out in the Everglades, and he was just catching bass and like
Captain what?
Captain Shane.
Captain Shane.
That guy's a legend, bro. He would like wrestle them away from the alligators and stuff.
That guy has nothing on the dude from River Monsters.
This guy finds every fish.
That guy goes and
Yeah.
he says, "I'm gonna catch myself a Tiberius bear shark," and a fish with a bear's head will come out.
Yeah.
That guy could fish anything
On the first try.
On the first try.
I don't know. You think it's maybe time for us to move on and find another hobby, or?
No, I don't know. Fishing's just, we're from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
We
It's
have
something
to.
exactly. Something we have to do. And okay, like you said, fishing to me isn't catching fish isn't the important thing. It's the company that you're with.
I mean, yeah, but if you go fishing and you don't catch anything, I don't care like who you're hanging out with. Like, the point is to catch fish, right?
I think Aaron might put some special curry powder in his bait.
That might be
That's
it.
probably what it is.
It's
Yeah.
a special curry powder. But bro, he's throwing shit in there, pull it out. He does this weird thing where like it looks like he's playing the guitar with the rod, and he's doing this thing with the finger. He's flicking the line.
Right. Yeah.
And then
he's making love to
He's
it.
making love to it. Oh, that's probably what we're getting wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys didn't notice, but he did have a flute, and he was whistling. He was singing to the fish, and the fish would rise up out of a basket.
Right. That was really odd. I thought I was the only one that saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
But I don't know, man. I think we need a new place. Like maybe we should go out to the Everglades.
How about Mosquito Bay?
Mosquito Creek. Mosquito Creek is off limits.
Yeah.
That place should be burned down.
Yeah.
For those who don't know,
There's a lot of birds.
Yeah, Mosquito Creek is the central base of the world for mosquitoes.
You should go there only in the summer. Never go in the winter.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're not there in the winter.
Yeah.
Go. I encourage anybody to is around
It's
Key
South
Largo,
Florida.
Key Largo, Florida, to go to a little place called Mosquito Creek, and it's very honest with its name. It's very honest.
Not like Shark Alley.
Me and Frankie have a really nice Shark Valley.
Shark Valley.
Shark Valley.
Shark Valley.
Yeah, yeah. They only have alligators there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You guys ever ridden bike in Shark Valley?
no.
My sister actually wanted to do that.
It's super cool, man. I've done it.
Yeah.
It's 15 miles.
Yeah,
It's 7 miles one way, 7 miles back.
And they said that the alligators are like used
They're-
to people there.
They
That they don't really like.
don't attack people. They just
No.
stay out there sunbathing.
Still,
But
man.
alligators don't usually do that either.
Alligators aren't aggressive. They're not like crocodiles.
Or like velociraptors.
Oh, you know what's scary?
Other
It's
than
the-
velociraptors.
No, on the wall, yes. But the finding Nile crocodiles in the Everglades.
That's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
found
you
3 of them already.
You can find a whole bunch of crazy things in the Everglades.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like the python.
If you dig deep enough, you're out there anyway. Yeah, I'm sure it's all type of things out there.
Yeah, that people look at it as an ideal place to just dump all these exotic animals.
The craziest thing that I've seen, or what I find crazier than finding the Nile crocodiles, is the saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I don't know. Have they found any? But the thing is that now crocodiles, they stalk their prey too.
Yeah.
So they're just hunting us if they want to. But what's really crazy is
Clever girl.
Clever girl. Jurassic Park reference. No, but these people think that like everything is discovered like in the Everglades. Like, bro, you know how vast. Remember when we go out there fishing, whatever? You know how vast it is.
You wanted to walk through.
Yeah, to one of those hardwood hammocks.
Yeah.
To see what's in there.
That's one of your finer ideas, I think.
I was telling Frankie today, I get you guys into these situations. like I'm the one with the fucking ideas, and somehow I convince you guys every time.
You have a very overactive imagination. You just see like the worst place on Earth, and you're like, let's walk through that while smoking cigars. And
Yeah, but didn't you? I almost convinced you.
you did, but then like, I don't know,
You went there?
common sense. Yeah, the fact that I saw the place you wanted to walk through, and it was like what, 4 miles to the
It's
actual
about
hammock.
3 miles of sawgrass.
Yeah. You wanted to walk through 3 miles. It's in the dry season though. It's all, but who cares, bro?
It is at least it is the dry season, because if you're the wet season, it's just covered in water and gators and what.
Do you know why they call sawgrass?
Yes,
Yeah.
because
that
I'm
would've-
not gonna just gonna go through there.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 miles worth of sawgrass.
But there are like little trails and stuff. But
Yeah,
still,
there-
you know what those trails were made by?
Airboats.
Airboats.
Yeah.
And you wanted to go on foot by these airboat trails.
You
Just
would have never forgotten about that.
Yeah, I don't think I would have
That's-
survived that. So
But what if he did?
when the moment we would have gone to the hammock, I'm pretty sure there would be like some fucking cougars or some shit in there.
You know, it's actually a bad idea in the sense that it's disorientating. Like if you keep walking, there's no way you're gonna keep walking straight, and you look back, you're not gonna get to like the same spot that you were in.
Oh yeah, it's a ridiculous idea.
Yeah,
Thank God we never actually did it.
I wonder if our cell phones will work out there.
I'm sure.
I'm sure they would.
It's just 2017.
Yeah, it's into the open air, It'd be decent reception.
3 miles away from like any like radio tower or anything like that, like out
Mhm. Yeah.
I think so. You want to try?
there. Let's do it.
I'll volunteer for you to go first.
Yeah. I'll volunteer Frank as
I'd rather go through there than fucking Mosquito Creek again.
I mean, with a name like that, why would you even go there?
Well, listen, look, we've never been there in the summer. We went there once in our summer break. We were in high school, and my brother picked us up. It was me, Frankie, my parents, and our brother, and then we went all the way over there. And then we noticed that usually it's packed because it's not a bad fishing location if you actually go there in the winter.
Right.
So we're there and like, well, wow, we're really lucky. There's no one here. Let's get down real quick and let's get our spot. As we get down, I do recall my brother being engulfed
Yeah.
in mosquitoes. Like, no, but like seriously, like
No, I
like
understand.
Frankie calls it. It looks like a cartoon, right?
It's a
Yeah.
ball of mosquitoes.
Yeah.
It is. I'm sure the first cartoon that was drawn of like the bees all coming together and then following you, making the fish shape and all that,
Yeah.
was based completely off Mosquito Creek. But no one likes mosquitoes, so they made it off bees.
Yeah. So kind of bees are kind of important. And then we started like swatting each other because there was mosquitoes everywhere. My brother got locked out of the car. He was screaming, "Help me!" No, seriously, he wasn't. Not even exaggerating. He was really scared.
You know what would be a better name than Mosquito Creek? Malaria Central.
Malaria Central, hell on earth.
Hell on earth.
Yeah.
Just a terrible place. That's
It
what
is
it's
a
called.
terrible
Just a
Malaria
terrible
Central.
place.
There is one recommendation. For some reason, well, if you know Frank's dad only wears the exact same outfit every day. He wears either a yellow polo and jeans or a white t-shirt and jeans.
With
With
a
the best. With the best.
With a vest.
Yeah.
We were all wearing white t-shirts for some reason that day.
Oh yeah.
All of us. When we finished with Mosquito Creek, our t-shirts were red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how we were
That's
slapping
gross,
each other.
bro. That's gross.
That's how much blood was on us, man.
Yeah. Throw that on the list of bad ideas.
Yeah, it's a good place though to fish. Definitely, it's a good voice.
Yeah, we could take old Misery out there, see if catch anything.
Yeah, break the curse.
Mm-hmm.
The curse of old misery. Do you have any names for your fishing rod, friend?
It's Dolores.
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 Pain in Spanish.
Exactly.
What about you?
I call mine Benny.
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 Little Benny sometimes.
Little Benito.
Benito. It's my boy Moose. It's named after Mussolini, of course.
Mussolini.
Great guy. But yeah.
What is it? What's his name? El what?
Il Duce.
El Duce.
Yeah, the leader. They all like to have names like that, the fascist guys. But that's another idea for your next fishing rod, Franco. Or call it El Caldillo. El Caldillo.
That's what they call it. Cadillo.
El Caldillo.
El Cadillo. What does that mean?
The leader.
Really?
I think so. I don't speak Spaniard Spanish.
The mob has the best nicknames.
Yeah.
The Mad Hatter.
The Mad Hatter. Frankie the Tulip.
Frankie the Tulip.
Frankie the Tulip. You have Vinny hands around the invisible box.
Coachello.
Put some Struzzi on it.
Put some oh my god, bro. Let's pay our respects to Richard Pryor
Yeah,
for giving us endless jokes.
What a guy, man. I read some stuff about Richard Pryor that he would only do comedy because of the depression that he had, like his mother
They all
passing.
do that. They all do that.
It's a very common thing.
Yeah, man. Makes you feel bad for comedians, right?
Yes and no.
I mean, I understand why no, because they get money and stuff, but not all of them. I mean, there's a lot of like club comedians that don't get any money and that are equally as depressed as Richard Pryor.
I can understand that. Yeah, definitely understand that.
Kind of like Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Yeah. I mean, looking back at it, I guess it was like a lot of signs with Robin Williams. He'd always be like detached, like during interviews, and then he'd just explode into like his charisma and stuff.
Boy, if you could just see it in his eyes, it's sad.
Yeah.
They're just sad, but you know he didn't kill himself because of he was depressed or anything like that.
Why did he kill himself?
He had a disease.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had like this all over dementia, and he was like slowly like withering away, and he didn't want to put himself through it anymore.
Speaking of deceased actors, you know who I think would have been perfect on Game of Thrones? Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger would have been a badass on that show.
He would have been a badass on that show.
Heath Ledger would have done it. Can do anything, man.
Yeah, man.
What
It's a shame.
What type of role would you have? Like, if you were to choose, who would you make Heath Ledger? A different character? Or would you give him to another role that's already on the character on there?
I don't know if you know who Rhaegar Targaryen is yet. The guy that Robert killed like before the show started. The Mad King's son. She's Daenerys' older brother that died before the show.
Oh, correct. The blonde dude. The one that
Well, he's their older brother. It's not.
Oh, not that guy.
That's
That
Viserys.
Oh, okay. No,
the crazy
I
one,
know.
that Crown of Gold and all this.
Mm-hmm.
But their older brother, I think Heath Ledger would have fucking murdered that role.
Yeah. I don't know about him yet.
You will.
All right, soon enough.
He's kind of low key. He's kind of like the most important character in the whole story.
Oh, thanks for running that for me.
You'll find out. You'll find out.
That guy set the bar high, huh?
It's a shame that he died right after his like best role.
Mm-hmm.
He set the bar high, man.
Yeah.
I think only superhero movie to win an Oscar.
Yeah.
That's
supporting
crazy, man.
actor.
But you know, like a lot of his fame came from his death, though.
Well, I mean that's inevitable. I mean, Tupac, same situation. Biggie, same situation.
Selena, right?
Selena, because Selena wasn't anything special.
She was good,
She was alright.
but she wouldn't have the fame like she did.
She wasn't. She wasn't as famous as she is now when she was
Mhm.
alive.
Yeah,
She got most of that after she died.
it happens to
everybody.
Why are we like that? Human beings are just weird.
I think it's a case of not appreciating what we have while we have it.
It's also the mystery of like what could have been.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Big Pun also.
Oh yeah.
I think he's the only Latino rapper to have a platinum record. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the
Punishment.
shit.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Doesn't Pitbull have a couple?
Oh, I mean a platinum rap record. I think
It doesn't Pitbull classify himself as a rapper?
he can classify himself as whatever he wants.
Oh, so this is your list. Okay. Okay.
I mean, he's definitely the first. I don't know if he's still the only one, but he was definitely the first to do it, and he did it in like '98 or '99. So
Not bad.
He blew it.